Season 2026 came up with a bunch of new items, including one for AD fighters called Endless Hunger. This item's main purpose is to reward aggressive play and takedowns with a bunch of sustain and ability haste. But more on that a bit later into the video. First, I really want to talk about its design and lore because it has an interesting origin story that's worth mentioning. The item illustrates two purple gold plated chain sickles on a red background resembling a Darking weapon. This Darking weapon has been seen before in the Legends of Runeterra game, where Xolani uses it as a weapon against various Darkins and aspects. There the card is called the Darkin Bloodletters, and it does look exactly the same as the item we have in League of Legends. It's also present in Xolani's hands in her main splash art as well as in other two illustrations. I know there are a lot of players wishing Xolani was a playable champion in League, but sadly that's not the case yet. But if this is indeed her Darkin weapon, it means that her consciousness is trapped within the item, making her technically part of League of Legends. When it comes to gameplay, the Endless Hunger costs 3100 gold and it's crafted with a warhammer, pickaxe and a long sword. Once purchased, it gives 65 attack damage, 5% omnivamp and 20% tenacity. The gold efficiency sits at a value of 76%. However, this percent is not truly accurate in reality because there's no good way of measuring omnivamp and tenacity as gold. What makes the item even better is its two unique passives. The first one is called Famine and it gives 5 ability haste that scales with 10% bonus AD. The second passive is called Feast and it gives 15% extra omnivamp after scoring a takedown against an enemy. Ornn can also upgrade this item into its Master Orc variant, giving it an extra 28 attack damage. When it comes to popularity, Endless Hunger has a peak rate of only 12%, meaning that on average is built once every 8 games. And out of 172 champions, only 34 use it on a regular basis, with most of them being AD bruisers. But when should you buy it? Well, it's almost never a good idea to buy it early in the game because it doesn't offer any raw HP and you'll end up too squishy. Another reason for why it's best to buy it as a late item is its Famine passive that gives ability haste based on bonus AD. You need to already have some items to take advantage of that. A similar thing applies to the second passive that activates when you score a takedown, and that's because it doesn't do anything unless you already have enough damage to kill somebody. Overall, it is a strong item, especially on champions like Zahen or Samira, but you're most likely to see its benefits if you're already on the winning side. Now, when it comes to countering Endless Hunger, the best thing you can do is to win early game, and if that doesn't work out, just buy anti-heal. And that's all about the new fighter item. If you wanna learn more about the other new items, you can click here, and if you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing.